Hey everyone, this is Rabia's Blog Animation Bliss, and welcome to another anime discussion series. So today's anime discussion is going to be on do the new voice actors for the original characters ruin the character? And before I get into this topic video, I would like to let everybody know that new videos will be posted up every Sunday. It could be Sunday nights, Sunday mornings, or Sunday evenings, depending on when I can get the videos posted up. And if you happen to see a video posted up during the week, it must mean that there was a bit of animated news that was released during the week that I wanted to cover, so those would be considered special videos, but new videos are posted up every Sunday. So now let's get into this topic video. Do new voice actors for original characters ruin the character? So, what I mean by this is say like, excuse me. Say like I take a cartoon characters like Bugs Bunny for example, and his original voice actor was Mel Blanc. Well, after Mel Blanc passed away, you had several other new voice actors that took over the voice role for Bugs Bunny, like Joe Alasky and Jeff Bergen. So did having Joe Alasky and Jeff Bergen doing the voice of Bugs Bunny after Mel Blanc ruin Bugs Bunny's character for me? Um I would say in this question, it all depends on how long the character's been around, and it also depends on whether or not the new voice actors can get the right pitch for the character. So in the case of Bugs Bunny, I felt like the voice actors Jeff Bergen and Joe Alasky didn't ruin Bugs Bunny's character for me. Actually, I love Bugs Bunny now more than ever because you have Joe Alasky and Jeff Bergen doing the voice of Bugs Bunny, and both of them were able to get the right pitch for Bugs Bunny's voice. So it never felt like Bugs Bunny's character was missing from me. He's still the same rascally rabbit that everybody knows and loves. And even with the new voice actors coming in after Mel Blanc, they still were able to portray the focal pitch about they were able to get that perfect high pitched voice of Bugs Bunny anyway that Mel Blanc's did, and it still felt like I'm watching Bugs Bunny's it's at the same way I watched when Mel Blanc was voicing him, even though he's voiced differently by Jeff Bergen and Joe Lasky. It still feels like I'm watching the same character again. But in the case of Bugs Bunny, because he's a long running character, he's been around since the 1930s or 1940s, I believe. So, because he's been around for such a long time, it's kind of inevitable that you have different voice actors portraying Bugs Bunny's voice. Why Bugs Bunny still remains to be my favorite character to this very day, even though Mel Blanc is no longer voicing Bugs Bunny, is that the later new voice actors were still able to get the mischievousness of Bugs Bunny's personality through his voice, and they were still able to have the right pitch for his voice that Mel Blanc has for this character. So that's the case with Bugs Bunny. For any other new character, for any other character, it all really depends on the pitch of the that the new voice actor is able to bring to the character, and it also depends on what they can bring to the table. Like if they can bring something new to this character, this long running character, like make the character edgier or darker, if they're able to portray that pitch of voice perfectly, then I usually don't mind if new voice actors take over for the roles of the older voice actors, as long as they get the personality of that character down pack, or as long as they can bring something to that character that wasn't brought before with the older voice actor. So it all really depends on how long the character's been around, and also depends on what can the new voice actor bring to that character, despite this character being around for a long, long time. It all comes down to that. So what do you think? Do you think new voice actors for the original characters can ruin a character, or do you think they can improve the character, or do you don't really care one way or the other because the character is going to still sound the same anyway, even with all these new voice actors coming to voice this character? Please feel free to comment below, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter so we keep you updated on new videos we post up, and also like our Facebook page. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Rabbit's blog Animation Bliss, and I'll see you later.